Hi everyone and welcome back to online English class. This is level 1, lesson 13, which starts on May 18th. This is part 2. This is video number 2. In this video, we're going to start unit 9. We're going to do unit 9, lesson A, and then we learn past tense. You are probably watching this video between May 18th and June 2nd. This video was filmed on May 14th, 2020. So first, let me show you the website. All right, so when you go to the website and you go to your class, I have every section is for 1 week. And in every week there are 2 lessons. So every week there are 6 videos in total. When you finish 2 lessons for the week, you need to do the weekly checkup. Please do the weekly checkup so I know you finish. And if you have any questions, you can ask me here or you can tell me what's wrong here. The weekly checkup is really important for me because then I know when you finish the week. So when you finish lesson 5 and lesson 6, do weekly checkup number 3. Weekly checkup number 3 is for week 3. When you finish lesson 7 and lesson 8, do weekly checkup number 4. Number 4 is for week 4. And then number 5, lesson 9 and lesson 10. When you finish lesson 9 and lesson 10, the weekly checkup is for week 5. Weekly checkup number 5. And then weekly checkup number 6 and number 7. Okay? So, let me stop the video real quick. Okay, so we are on week 7, lesson 13. So in part 1, I was talking about citizenship, the American government. If you want to look with me, or you want to study extra, you can look. Stop. Okay. If you want to look at this book with me, you can go to my website. Lesson 13, it says citizenship book. This book is free and it's online. You click here and it takes you to the book. And then you can look at the questions with me. This book is free. It's online, but right now it's very long, so be careful. Also, here we have the guide to past tense. A guide is something that helps you learn or find something. In Unit 9, we are learning about the past tense. The past tense is difficult, so you need to study this. This document here will help you learn the past tense. It's called the Guide to Past Tense, and it has all the rules you need, and it has a lot of words you need to know. So this is very important. You probably already have this paper. It's the same paper. We're going to use this for the next, 3-4 weeks because the past tense is very important. The past tense is very important. Okay, so let's go to the book. Open up your book to Unit 9. Unit 9 is on page 110, page 110. All right, so Unit 9 is about daily living. It's about what you do at home. Do you remember there's a word we have for everything you do at home? These words are called chores. Chores. Chores are things you need to do at home. So the things you need to do at home are cleaning the bathroom, emptying the trash, mopping the floor, vacuuming the rug, ironing the clothes. So cleaning, cooking, washing clothes, all of these are chores. All of these are things you need to do at home. Okay, so let's look at this picture. First, let's find the person who is cleaning the bathroom. Who is cleaning the bathroom? Lucas. Lucas is cleaning the bathroom. He is cleaning the bathroom. This is the present continuous we're talking about right now. He is cleaning. We write ing at the end. He is cleaning the bathroom right now. Who is emptying the trash? Another way we can say this is taking out the trash. Who is emptying the trash or taking out the trash? Chris. Chris is taking out the trash. He is emptying the trash. Who is mopping the floor? Sharon. Sharon is mopping the floor. She is mopping the floor. Who is vacuuming the rug? Ben. Ben is vacuuming the rug. Who is ironing clothes? This is an iron. Jeff is ironing the clothes. He's taking all the wrinkles out and he's making them nice and straight. Okay, so can you tell me what rooms are in the picture? What are the rooms in the picture? The rooms of the house. Okay, so we have pots, pans, dishes, and a sink, and then a fridge and a toaster. So we know this is the kitchen. This is the kitchen where they're sitting at. And then here we have a shower, and we know this is the bathroom. So this is a kitchen, and this is a bathroom. Okay, so what appliances do you see? Appliance. 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 An appliance is a machine in the house. An appliance is a machine in the house. The fridge. The refrigerator or the fridge is an appliance. Oh, and this is the freezer. So the freezer is the door on top. The fridge is the door on the bottom, or the whole thing is the fridge. But the freezer is where it's really, really cold. We call it the freezer. The fridge is for all of this. All of this here is the fridge or the refrigerator. This is a toaster. This is a toaster. It heats up bread. And we said this is an iron. This is a vacuum. This is a stove. This is a pot. I'm talking about the thing that cooks the food, it makes it hot, is the stove. This is the sink here. All of these are machines in the house. All of these are appliances. Some more tools in the house are the mop and the broom. Okay, so now I want you to listen to the conversations and choose the correct picture. There's conversation A, B, C, D, E, and F. There are 6 conversations. Write the correct letter for the conversation. And then I want you to choose the correct words, the correct time words in each conversation. When is the conversation happening? Okay, so the goals or the objectives, what we want to do in this unit are identify household chores and objects. Identify is another word for know or understand. We want to know or we want to identify household. Household just means in the house. In the house. So we want to know things in the house. We want to know chores. Chores, I explained to you, chores are things you need to do at home. So you need to cook, clean, do the laundry, wash clothes. These are all chores. And objects. So the objects we were talking about, some of them are called appliances. Appliances are machines in the house. And then some other objects are tools, like this mop, this broom, this dustpan. These are tools. They're not machines. They are tools we use to clean. Okay? And next, we want to interpret a job duties chart. Interpret means read. Job duties means things you need to do at work. Because it's your job. Duties are things you need to do. It's like chores. Chores are things you need to do at home. Duties are things you need to do in general. But here we're talking about job duties, so things you need to do at work. And then you need to write an email about chores. Who writes an email about? Nobody does that, but okay. So I want you to finish this page. Okay, so now we're going to learn some time words. First, let's start off in the present. These are the words you'll hear if we're talking about right now. Oh, like the word right now. Right now. Now. These words, right now and now, then we know we're talking about the present. We also have at the moment. We have words like today, or we have, yeah. So these are the words when we're talking about the present. So we know right now. Right now, I go to the store. I go to the store now. I don't know at the moment. I go to the store today. These are the words for the present. And then we have the past. The past is everything that happens before it happens already. If you see words like before or already, then you know it's in the past. Other words we have are last night, yesterday, the day before yesterday. So we have yesterday, and then we have the day before yesterday. So today is the 14th. Today is Thursday, the 14th. Yesterday was Wednesday, the 13th. The day before yesterday is Tuesday, the 12th. That's the day before yesterday. Other words we have are last Monday. Last Monday is in the past. Last week. 3 hours ago. 3 hours ago, oops, sorry. We have last day, so last Monday, last Tuesday, last Saturday, last Friday. This is in the past. Last week. 3 hours ago is in the past. So right now it is 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. So 2 in the afternoon. 3 hours ago, 3 hours ago is 11 a.m. 11 in the morning is 3 hours ago. So all of these words are words about the past. You can also say something like yesterday morning, yesterday morning, yesterday afternoon. But if we talk about yesterday at night, we say last night. So we have yesterday morning, yesterday afternoon, and last night. All of these words are in the past. Another way we can talk about the past is this morning. So right now it is 2 in the afternoon. So this morning is in the past. Or if right now it is 9 p.m. So it is 9 p.m. right now. I can say this afternoon. This afternoon, because this is in the past if right now is 9 p.m. Okay, now we're going to look at the guide to past tense. If you want to look at this paper and you don't have it, it's on my website. So you go to my website, go to your class. In week 7, lesson 13, the guide to past tense. Here it is for you. It is 2 pages. So let's look at it here. All right, so first, let's look at this paper that says Guide to Past Tense. So we're only looking at the verbs for now. The verb is an action. So verbs are walk, talk, jump, clean, drive. All of these are verbs. They are actions. Okay? So there are rules for past tense. I made 4 rules for past tense. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is number 4 here. So if you do not have this paper, you need to copy everything here. So first, let's look at this. Let's look at the paper from earlier. We use the present tense if we're talking about the present. If we're talking and we use the words right now, now, at the moment, or today. If we have words like before, already, or all of these words here, then we use the past tense. So you already know the past tense because we learned the past tense for to be. So we have I am. In the present is I am. In the past is I was. The weather we use for it. The weather is. Today, the weather is partly cloudy. Yesterday, it was cloudy. So, the present is I am, it is. The past, I was, it was. Or you are, you were. So you already know how to use the past with to be. We also know a lot of words in the past, but now we're going to learn them again. So let's see. The rules for past tense. Rule number 1. Is the verb on the list of irregular verbs? So the first question is the verb irregular? If the verb is irregular, you can find it here. So words like to be, I am, you are, it becomes I was, you were. These are all of the irregular verbs. There's about 70. There's about 70 verbs here. You do not need to know all of them, but it's good to know. These are good to know because we use these words every day. But number 1, is it irregular? Is it on the list of irregular verbs? If it is on this list, if the verb is on this list, it is irregular. If a verb is not on this list, it is regular. It follows the normal rules. But because these verbs do not follow a rule, they're all different. So these are all irregular. 1, is it irregular? Yes. Use the list of irregular verbs. We have the present on the left and the past on the right. The present on the left, the past on the right. So we have yes, and we have no. So let's look at an example. The word swim. The word swim, is it on the list of irregular verbs? Yes. The word swim. Swim, swim, swim. Swim. In present, we say swim. In past, we say swam. So the present tense is swim. So I swim today. I swim today. Yesterday, I swam. I swam yesterday. The past tense of the word swim is swam. Present, past. So because swim is on the list of irregular verbs, yes, we use the list. We say swam. Rule number 2. Does the verb end with the letter Y? If yes, then we change the letter Y for the letters I, E, D. So, the word apply. Does apply end with the letter Y? Yes. Okay, so is apply on the list of irregular verbs? Is the word apply on this list? No. Does apply end with the letter Y? Yes. So what do? We take out the letter Y and then we write IED. The past tense is applied. Up next, we have the word continue. Okay, so rule number 1. Is continue on the list of irregular verbs? Is continue on this list? Is continue on the list of irregular verbs? No. Rule number 2. Does continue end with the letter Y? No. Rule number 3. Does continue end with the letter E? Yes. Does the verb end with the letter E? Does continue end with the letter E? Yes. So what do? We add D. To the word continue, we write D at the end. Continued. And then we have words like walk. Okay. Rule number 1. Is walk on the list of irregular verbs? No. Does walk end with the letter Y? No. Number 3. Does walk end with the letter E? No. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3 are no. So we look at number 4. Number 4 just says add ed. So we add the letters E and D to the end of the word. Now we have walked. This is how we write in the past tense. We ask, 1, is the verb irregular? Yes or no? If no, then 2, does the verb end with the letter Y? Yes or no? If no, 3, does the verb end with the letter E? Yes or no? 1, 2, 3, 4 rules.